Simon & Schuster Audio and Grove Atlantic present A Perfect Frenzy. A royal governor, his black allies, and the crisis that spurred the American Revolution. By Andrew Lawler. Read by Will Damron.
To Anne Fitzpatrick Lawler. Lord Dunmore has commenced hostilities in Virginia. It has raised our countrymen into a perfect frenzy. Thomas Jefferson. No longer shall thou dread the iron chain, which wanton tyranny with lawless hand had made, and with it meant to enslave the land. Phyllis Wheatley. I am willing to allow the colony great merit for having produced a Washington, but they have been shamefully duped by a Dunmore. Abigail Adams. Author's Note. The way people describe themselves and others is always in flux. 18th century literate Americans, who were overwhelmingly of English or Scottish descent, commonly used the terms white, black, Indian, savage, Negro, master, and slave. I have preserved their words in quotations, but typically employ more modern terminology elsewhere. Those in bondage are enslaved or unfree, while those who held them in bondage are owners. Occasionally, the word slave may be used outside quotations to avoid repetition or to emphasize an 18th century perspective. African or European describes those born on these continents, and occasionally those of African or European descent. Black is capitalized to emphasize a shared ethnic identity, while the more amorphous white is not. People descended from those who lived in North America when the Europeans arrived are, when possible, referred to by their own contemporary names for themselves or by familiar anglicized ones, and more generically as indigenous, Indian, or Native American. Patriot is synonymous with rebel and loyalist with Tory. Given that the era was a time of creative spelling, punctuation, and capitalization, some letters and words in quotations have been standardized to make them less jarring to modern eyes. Thus, Thomas Jefferson's perfect frenzy, P-H-R-E-N-Z-Y, becomes perfect frenzy, F-R-E-N-Z-Y. For those seeking the precise texts and sources, references to all quotations are contained.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?